Hi guys. Ow. My life. This video was about nothing. Is that surprising? Are you guys surprised that this video is about nothing? Because it's not about anything. I'm sorry. I hope you guys were like, yes, let's make a video. The 2 people that watch my channel like, oh, so let's make a video. What it's about? It's not about anything. Oh, I just wiped my nose and I realized that my nose piercing is gone again. It's gone. I'm so sad. I feel so ugly without it. It's like weird. Like I don't feel the same. Like I feel like my entire like face is like naked. It's like not glamorized anymore. I'm just like distraught over my life right now. Well, yeah, there's like this person that's been like coming to my blog and they're like anonymous and they're like, oh, Celeste, I look up to you and your natural hair journey. Like I've been following you, and she's like, oh, my family, they don't agree with me going natural, and what should I do? I'm kind of skeptical about it now. And I'm like, girl, who cares what these niggas got to say about your hair, bruh? Do what the fuck that you want, bruh. Do, bruh. It's like, yeah. Do you. Like, who cares what they have to say? Who cares what these niggas, like, what their opinions are? I know it's your family and you want them to be proud of you and want them to, like, agree with your life choices, but it's not gonna happen all the time. Because niggas is whack. Like, bruh. This is what I told her. I told her, I'm assuming it's her. It's a boy that's going natural and he's like, that would be kind of weird. But anyway, it's a girl, I'm assuming. And I told her, like, who cares what people have to say? Like, do you? Life's too short to be like, oh, what if they don't like it? Do you like it? That's what matters. It's about yourself. I feel like I've gotten a lot browner since the summer started. Like, white walls make me feel hella brown. Like, oh, that Michael Jackson video when he was like, okay. Yeah, me and Michael Jackson have the same birthday. And he died yesterday. Well, yesterday was the anniversary of his death, which was my parents' anniversary of their marriage. Celeste. One time I was like at Walmart and this dude like came up to, no, it was like this dude who had a stand and he was like trying to sell something and he was like, hey, come sign up for this. And I was like, oh, sure, I'll sign up, random man. And then he was like, yeah, so your name's Celeste. And I was like, oh my God, how do you know my name? Oh yeah, how do you know my name? He's like, your necklace. I'm like, oh. That's what it's there for. Oh, my trip to Atlanta was really fun. Like, I think I talked about this in my last vlog. I don't know why I'm talking about it still. But I had a good time. Like, this time was like way funner. Like, is that a word? Funner is not a word. It was more fun than it was the other times that I went. Like, I had a great time. I had a good time. Like, I got to hang out with Alan. You guys just tell that I brought that up so I can talk about Alan. Just kidding. I'm just kidding. That's like, what the fuck is going on? I'm sorry. I'm just kidding. Just ignore all that. I don't know. Okay, I'm sorry. I have a tendency to just like apologize for things. like I'll apologize like until I feel like you got the point. I'm like apologizing like constantly. They're like, okay, so stop saying sorry. I'm like, no, I can't. I'm sorry. It's just like, I don't know where I got that habit from. And I'll be like, I'm sorry. I don't know. I'm sorry. What if this is not even recorded right now? I'll be so mad. Like, really, this whole time it wasn't recorded. Like, because it seemed like it's not recording. I know this piercing is gone. I feel like a lame person. I was gonna go and I was like, this is my 4th nose piercing. Like, I got my nose pierced twice on this side, twice on this side. And this side, the one I had recently is like the longest it has ever like stayed in my nose. I might get my septum pierced. I might get my chest pierced. Like right here, like Chescale. She has a piercing right here. I might get my throat pierced. Just kidding. My shoulder. Just kidding. I'm so funny. I had this week off of work. Actually, I think I'm kind of fired. Like, low-key, I think I'm fired. Cause like, these niggas ain't putting me on the schedule. They're talking about you missed the training, so you can't be on the schedule till you do the training. And I asked them like, oh, when can I come in and do the training? They're like, oh, No email back. Like, ignore. Like, bitch, if you don't want me to work for y'all, just tell me. Like, I'm good. Like, I can start looking for another job. Secretly, I might move to Georgia. Like, I'm trying to get a job and like move back to Georgia. Low key. Actually, it's high key now since I just told y'all. And I be saying it all the time on the internet. It's not even low key. Why am I talking about that? Anyways, I'm trying to go back to Georgia because it's like hella cheap. Like, my mom and dad live in a 1-bedroom apartment and their rent is $1,100. Then my whole trip to moving to New York, my dream, like I really want to do that, but I feel like that dream is so unattainable like right now. Like, without a job, like nowhere to work, like I feel like I cannot go to New York. And I'm not gonna do that, and I'm not gonna go there and just like completely fail and then have to move back to my hometown again and like kill myself. Like, this boy like recently got shot in my hometown. Like, this boy that I went to high school with, he like got shot. His like best friend killed him. Like, he was sitting in his car, his like best friend came and like pow, 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 like in the chest. Like that nigga was like, oh, I'm making jokes. That's not right. That's not nice to us. Sometimes I'm like really wow, I just almost pulled a Kendrick Lamar Good Kid, Mad City. I almost said insensitive. Sometimes I'm not sensitive like at all. I'm like very rude about things like death and stuff. Sometimes I don't know why I do that. Like, it's not because I'm like, oh, death's funny. But then other times I'm really like sensitive about certain subjects and I'm like, oh. Then last night I made the joke when they passed the bill to like get rid of like the abortion clinics in Texas. Like, I was like, oh no guys, we shouldn't riot. What if they cut off our internet like they did in Egypt? And I guess that was like the wrong time to make that joke. I don't know. Whatever. I'm just YOLO. No, not YOLO. That has nothing to do with what I'm doing right now. This video is like 12 minutes and 30 seconds. I don't know why I'm still talking. Like, I'm not saying anything at all. And I'm so sorry I put you guys. There's like no point to this video. Like, at all. It always happens like this. It's like starts off as something small and like all these things happen and then it turns out to this, all this stuff. So earlier I was reading Harry Potter and I was like chilling out and then I went up to touch my nose. I was like, let me play with my nose piercing like I sometimes do, and I was like, there's nothing there, what the fuck? And then I was like frantic, like, where's my nose ring? And it's like, I don't know where the fuck it went. Usually it comes out and it's like in my bed and I'm like, okay, put it back in. But, and there's like windows and like these two niggas, one with dreads, one that was like real dark skin. He was like, they were like breaking into the window. But low-key I knew the boy that lives down there and it was like the same boy. So really it was his apartment. I don't know if it was his apartment. I don't know. But I was like, is y'all locked out? And he was like, oh, nah, we good. We good. I'm like, okay, I'm just talking right now. Like, I'm for real just talking. This video is still going on. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, I'm sorry. Like, this is the end.